It's the American Dream.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 289 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
In the history of the world, there have been two bad people. One was John Wayne, and he ain't around, but the other is right here in the ring. Here she comes.
And his opponent from Auckland, New Zealand, Toni Storm.
No matter the odds, no matter the obstacles, this competitor always sticks with it.
I'd be tempted to say that's a good thing, except the obstacles this person overcomes is usually just their opponent's friends trying to save them from harm.
Look, you can't let something as trivial as people's friends come between you and handing out a beatdown.
She's been training for this match for quite a while, and she plans on making a statement here tonight.
Dusty Rhodes may just be the most passionate superstar in the history of WWE. He has more heart, more fighting spirit than anyone I can think of.
And that's exactly what has made him an eternal icon in this business. It's how he's connected with fans and won their adoration. His love for wrestling and competing in the ring is clear to see.
Yeah, Dusty simply belongs in the ring and under the bright lights, and when he's there, he tends to make amazing things happen.
On the opposite side is a superstar who is always willing to pull out all the stops if it means getting the win, even pushing themselves past their own limits.
Look, a win-at-all-cost mindset is what it takes to succeed in this business. I can't wait to see this superstar put that kind of mentality into action.
Time to go to school.
Figure four. Look at this, fighting desperately out of the figure four, successfully.
Kick right to the midsection. Uh-oh.
Manages to reverse it.
Trying to get the early win with this pin.
And she kicks out. Early pinfall attempt denied at one. A lot of time left to go.
Able to slip out of that one. Beautiful senton. Boom. Man.
Any words of wisdom for the American Dream as he looks to put this match away?
Well, Dusty doesn't need my help, but I'll say this. He just has to be himself and keep the offense coming. When Dusty's rolling, he's a true force of nature, so he has to get his groove going and never look back.
Into the side headlock here. Boom! Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Getting tossed around. Going for the cover here.
She breaks the count quick.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
A quick reversal from her.
Oh, what a
drop kick.
On the mark.
By the throat into the top rope. Oof. She's starting to feel the effects of that offense.
Ooh-wee.
Whoa, stiff headbutt.
Savage stomp right to the arm. She escapes the attack.
Ooh. Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
And slides back into the ring.
Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades. The American Dream
He's headed to the pay window, Michael.
These competitors do not like each other point blank. They not just let the WWE Universe know that with their words, they let them in the whole locker room know with their actions.
Speaking of the locker room, people are walking around on eggshells, trying not to throw gasoline onto this fire.
It's too late for that, Saxton.
And she is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Yeah, for the moment, she has staved off potential disaster.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Driven down face first.
Right on target with a stop to the gut.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce. Judo thrown into a DDT.
That's going to keep Dusty down.
There's two. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues.
Standing over their opponent and just driving their forearm right into their jaw.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. This is going to be nasty. Kick right to the gut and a boot in the face. And Dusty's being controlled here.
Yeah, Rhodes is having trouble fighting back. And he avoids what was coming.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Lifting their opponent back to their feet in a thunderous right hand.
He quickly slides into the ring. The count continues.
Time to get back in there.
Beats the count, and that was a little too close for comfort.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
Rocked by a jab from the Dream. The bionic elbow from the Dream.
And punic if you will.
What a kick out. She's not done yet.
It was almost all over for her. It does not get much closer to 3 than that.
And it's going to take composure now. Could just need one more big move.
A seesaw battle in front of us. These superstars have left a lot in the ring tonight.
You gotta start wondering if they have anything left to give. Manages to slip out of the way.
Clothesline.
What impact.
And every hit Rhodes is taking now is more fatal than ever.
Yeah, Dusty has to fight back quickly here.
Body slam.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first
To the sky.
Oh, went for it all, but gets nothing.
The sleeper is cinched in, and you can...
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Beautiful corkscrew elbow drop.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
The American Dream teeing off with a series of bionic elbows.
That's what it was before. Dusty Rhodes with the victory.
We got our money's worth with that one. Take a look.
Here is your winner, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
The American Dream stands in victory.
Dusty has wined and dined with kings and queens, and he's also dined on pork and beans. Guys, tonight, I think he'll be doing more of the former.
I don't know about that, Corey. I think the American Dream is going to celebrate with everyone.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 477 pounds, the ECW World Tag Team Champions, Bret Hart and the Technician, Owen Hart, the Hart Foundation.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver. Look who's here!
And their opponents, Willie Mack and Maria May.
A duo that always delivers when it comes to tag team action, and the WWE Universe is ready for it. And we're on our way in this tag team matchup.
There's a pecking order in the tag team division, and one of these teams is jockeying for position at the very top. Oh, capped off with a big one.
Just going all out with every blow.
Nasty kick to the face.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Uh-oh.
And a suplex. reversal. Quick thinking that time.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Ripcord from behind.
Jarring ripcord knee.
Vicious knee lift. Elbow right to the back of the neck. And guys, I'm at a loss for words. It seems like Bret Hart is the one who's getting taken to school a little bit here.
He's got to keep in mind, pacing is everything in a tag match like this.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jazz, but using your opponent as the drum.
Blockbuster!
Ooh, DDT.
And he's going for the pin. No, he kicks out.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder. Lethal combination.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Sudden cutoff from Bret.
Watch the quickness on this. Whipped over in a snap suplex. Crossbody.
Ouch.
Hitman never saw that coming.
Hooked up.
Oh, shin breaker.
Uh-oh.
Turns it around.
Down he goes.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Hart gets out of there.
Crucifix. Penny combination. Kick out before the 1 count.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Kick to the gut by Bret Hart. Now more damage inflicted with the pile driver.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Oh, here it is. You've done.
Sharp elbows. And a hip toss to escape.
Took their head off. He makes the tag here.
Rocked by the hip attack. Here it comes. Lights out at disconnect. Bang! Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Clubbing strike breaks up that move.
Hart takes down his opponent. And how many times have we seen this?
And their bodies everywhere. We got the tag team match in the ring. The managers are running around outside, barking at each other. And now they're getting to physicality.
Well, here comes the official looking to restore some order.
You're out of here. That manager will no longer be at ringside, and the other manager too.
And the match is going to continue. How heavily do these teams rely on their managers?
Well, I guess it's about time to find out.
The ref was in the right here. Hopefully the managers can cool off in the locker room. Tag! Tag made!
Oh, she retaliates.
Look at these kicks and a...
What the hair?
Byron, I'll explain to you what that feels like. Up across the shoulders and driven down.
Immediate cover after the impact. 2 kicks out. He still has life.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
She makes the tag.
Oh, man, he is more...
Oh, it's coming!
That's a bad landing.
Leaves him staring at the lights.
Running senton! We knew this was going to be brutal, but didn't imagine carnage like this.
Oh, I guarantee no one had this on their bingo card.
Uh-oh.
Saw it coming and answered with a sharp elbow.
Big cross body.
She gets put in the corner.
That's the tag. There's the tag. When it comes to teamwork, few do it better. Off the second rope. She knew how to evade that.
And he's got to be in absolute agony right now.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon. Come on, there's no fair play in that.
Partner gets tagged in. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Tag is made.
What do these two have in store?
Oh, double shoulder block.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Oh, he fends that off.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Boom! And a big boot.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
Put in the corner now.
What a way to get out of that one. Oh, saw it coming and fired back hard.
The superstar hooking the arm.
Look at this rush of strikes. Oh, what an intense striking combination. Planted with a wicked DDT. Great count. Oh, driver. Spiked him. Cover. She makes the save, and this match continues.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter! Struggle.
Gotta find a way out of the sharpshooter. And does just that. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Tag made. Fresh partner in. And now she's giving the crowd a chance to feast their eyes on true talent.
There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Shoulder shoots up before two.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning. Oh, crossbody wipes them out.
Placing her in the corner.
There's the tag. When it comes to teamwork, few do it better. Oh, devastating.
And she quickly turned that around.
Pulls the ripcord. Ripcord knee. Cover. We have a cover.
Two. Digging deep for a kick out.
So close. That could have been it.
Oh, it turns it around and has the pin. He wasted no time kicking out there.
Ow. Ow.
Man, this building is rocking right now. Can you blame him?
Red Hart looking to end things.
Sharpshooter applied. Will this do it?
And just like that, releasing their teammate from the hold.
Hooked up.
Shin breaker.
Oh, no. referee catches a misfire.
He answers right back.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Bang!
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
This could be big. Power driver. This is troublesome for Hitman.
Placing him in the corner.
Tag is good.
Tag's made. Whips across the ring. Double shoulder block. Oof. Hard shoulders are down. Is that enough? No, stops the count at 2.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg.
Fisherman's Buster.
The lights are dimming for the Hitman.
2. And he's still in the game.
And that right there is why Bret Hart is on another level.
That was plan A, and it didn't work. He must be thinking about plan B at this point. There's the tag.
Measured kick.
The cover. Is it in?
And it's over. Big tag team win there.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
Here are your winners, Bret Hart and the Technician, Owen Hart, the Hart Foundation.
And these two really do make the perfect pair.
That wasn't just a win, Cole. That was a top-level tag team performance. Take it from a former NXT tag champ.
Gentlemen, it is prime time.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tag team match and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Action Champion, Cedric Alexander.
Look, Cedric Alexander's had a lot of ups and downs in his career, but I admire the heck out of him for committing to a new career direction.
Alexander's held the Cruiserweight title, tag team titles, but tonight, Cedric looks for even more success.
Oh, yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
And from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 247 pounds, Sheldon Benjamin.
So much on the line here tonight, guys, as we look to crown a new champion.
That's right, Cole. We're guaranteed to have a new champion at the end of this one. It's not very often you can say that.
And guys, you have to respect how much pride he has in what he does.
I don't know, Michael. I understand the importance of having pride in what you do, but sometimes I think he can be a bit overbearing. I don't know if he means to be, but that's definitely how he comes across at times. Are you guys ready?
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Superstar!
Guys, we finally crown a new champion here tonight.
That's right, the title's been vacant for long enough. One of these superstars will be going home tonight as the new champion.
And I'd say he's proven to be one of the most bold superstars the WWE has seen in quite some time.
It's like a switch went off inside him, Michael, and he all of a sudden realized that to stand out here in the WWE, you have to be bold. Yeah, now we're talking.
And from New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Shane O'Mac.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the vacant championship.
Which means tonight we finally crowned one of these superstars as our next champion. And it's about time, if you ask me.
I have to say the level of pride he has in his game is truly impressive, guys.
Yeah, he's about as proud as a peacock, Michael. And you know what? He has every right to be. Here we go, guys.
And from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 280 pounds, Willie Mack.
Here we go, guys. We're going to finally have a champion after this one.
And you have to imagine these superstars are feeling the pressure here. You don't come into a match of this magnitude without feeling it at least a little bit.
I'd say that he's among the most prideful superstars on the roster today.
Well, when you accomplish what he's been able to accomplish, Michael, you have every right to be proud of yourself.
Here comes the double champion.
And from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, the 24/7 champion and the hardcore champion, Sid Justice.
One man, two championships, and the talk of an entire industry. You have got to respect the fact that this is what greatness looks like.
The significance of this accomplishment cannot be overstated. He has solidified his legacy by carrying those two championships.
He went through adversity, survived the wars, and in the end, there could only be one winner. And that winner holds two titles.
Things are about to get good.
And from New York, weighing in at 229 pounds, Kenny Omega!
Here we go, guys. We're finally going to crown a new champion here tonight.
Cole, this match right here is the absolute definition of history making. Whoever wins this will forever have their name in WWE history books, and that's really saying something.
I'd say that he's among the most prideful superstars on the roster today.
Well, when you accomplish what he's been able to accomplish, Michael, you have every right to be proud of yourself. All right, I love this guy.
And from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the International Champion, MJF.
Here we go, guys. We're going to finally have a champion after this one.
And you'd have to imagine these superstars are feeling the pressure here. You don't come into a match of this magnitude without feeling it at least a little bit.
I have to say the level of pride he has in his game is truly impressive, guys.
Yeah, he's about as proud as a peacock, Michael. And you know what? He has every right to be.
Tornado tag with multiple teams facing off. Things are going to get frantic fast.
Whatever team comes out of the
Quick pin. Championship on the line.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
First one missed. Second one didn't. Effective.
The best thing about a no disqualification match is how it can bring out a superstar's creativity. Sometimes there's a violent artist inside these competitors just begging to come out in a match like this.
I don't know, Corey. Wouldn't watercolor be just as effective?
No, not unless you're throwing the watercolors into an opponent's face and impairing their vision, Saxton.
And the combination offense was on display there.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Sling blade.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Striking with the knee drop.
So precise. And he saw that coming from Cedric. Oh, that knee left. That might take some of the fight out of Sid. Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
From the top. And completely missed the mark. Crackle. Pop. The Shining Wizard.
He manages to slip out of the way.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Connects. Saw it coming.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Oh, beautiful teamwork.
That was that chemistry you cannot teach. The amount of leg strength it takes to pull off such a maneuver is incredible.
The pin for the championship. And it's Cedric Alexander.
And there's the kick out. A truly impressive kick out this late.
Brutal club.
Sid gets him back.
Knee to the face. Facebuster turns the tide. Oh man, he is fired up now.
And just got caught with that DDT.
Hooked up. Military press. Ooh.
Maybe not, maybe not.
Gets the shoulder up. He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point. Shot to the back of the neck as well.
Good punch. Nasty.
Gets out of dodge.
Oh, look at this. After that attack on the apron, there's no way we're seeing them leave this arena without medical assistance.
So much punishment has been absorbed by these men already.
And yet, they are still
Top rope, measuring his opponent.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
It is absolutely deafening in the building right now.
Backbreaker. Good grief.
He's looking fairly drained.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good. Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud? Face first into the chair. Ascending the ropes.
Boom. Blast off.
From the top. Diving hammer strike.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
And he manages to kick out at one.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
From behind, a rider roll takedown. Bridges back. This could do it.
Powering out at one.
Going for the home run.
Landing awkwardly. Now will he make... The superstar's locked in. The Fujiwara armbar. Is there a opponent can attack?
Trying to get out of submission. And does. He stops the pin.
This isn't over yet.
Step ahead there.
Hooked up. And hold on. Are we looking at the prelude to the end of it all?
Whoa, leaping through the air.
And here we go.
I don't know how you recover from that.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Uses the edge of the knee. Here's the pin. Title could be decided. That breaks the count. This match continues on. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Wow, springboard attack.
Cedric has him.
The Fisherman Buster.
That's it. Cedric just ended things. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
He wants it one more time.
God, I'm really ready for Skull. Now he has to finish the job.
Strong kick.
Nice takedown. Could be looking for the triangle. Got to pop the arm.
Breaks the hold. Their team is still in this one. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Calculating the next move here.
He's just taunting his victim now.
This might be it.
It's it.
He's able to cut off the pin count here. Series of jabs right to the jaw. Lined up.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Suplex.
Had the foresight to get. Look out!
Exploder suplex.
Forget it. You can count to 30 after that.
There's two. Even more punishment coming his way there.
He has to fight through the pain now, but there's only so much he can take.
Despite the pressure, he's still got to fight. Setting it up. Hold down. Grabbing their opponent. Oh, looking for the saving his partner before too much damage was going for it again. Fisherman Buster.
Cedric with a game ender.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? Trash talking here. Intercepts the pin attempt.
Record. He has a
To decide the championship. And he saves the matchup. Uh-oh. Oh, to the back of the neck. What a lariat.
interesting setup for this offense. Look at this face first. Rear European uppercut. The neck's on the
Rake in the eyes. Going low. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Sliding back into the ring. Springboard moonsault. Wow. Setting it up. Brainbuster.
This is all but over.
Stopping the pin there.
Right boot. Well-placed knee and another.
Rapid knee strikes. Stopping the boot. Whoa! Turn that kendo stick into a lawn dart.
Clutch suplex. Big shot taken. That was
Late pin. Championship on the line. And out of Cedric. Perfect kick. to look for his counter.
Shot block. Debilitating counter.
DDT! We have a pin for the title. Save made by the teammate.
Not a moment too soon.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark.
Landing on top of the skull.
Trying to go for it again. Maximum damage done on that one.
Looking for the pin.
They got it. And they're the new tag team champions.
These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
Here are your winners, and the new World Tag Team Champions, Kenny Omega and MJF.
Two great superstars that go great together, and that win is proof.
Absolutely. That's the kind of win that can catapult you to bigger and better things.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Texas, Amber Moore.
Now this is a superstar who can breathe new life into this crowd.
They were already alive, Cole. I don't know how this superstar is going to do anything to change that into being more alive.
Yeah, Corey, but the fearless and daring behavior we see from this superstar brings the WWE Universe to an entirely new level. A woman meant for the highlight reel. She plans on even more excitement tonight. We are about to see something good.
And her opponent from New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Shane O'Mac.
Matches like these, with talent of this caliber, this is why sports entertainment is an art form. He said he'll steal the show here tonight, and he looks more than ready to deliver on that promise.
A couple of impressive superstars going head-to-head here, and on one side we have a competitor who thinks it's their match to win.
Confidence is key to success inside of a WWE ring, Cole. I know that kind of brash talk might seem arrogant to some, but you have to believe in yourself to achieve great things in this industry.
Now we just have to see if this competitor can deliver when it counts.
And also in the ring is a superstar who loves to put on one heck of a show. No matter what, the crowd always has a strong reaction.
Some people say that's what this business is all about, but I'm hoping there's plenty of substance to go with that style tonight.
Driving their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner. Ooh! She countered that into her own offense.
Uncorks a thunderous chop. No signs of either combatant backing down.
Slugging away with everything they've got. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Oh, toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Oh! Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Oh, man, the shots raining down, one after another. Oh, getting the better of that exchange.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And quick getting the arm up.
Looks like it's going to take much more here. Hooked up.
Unable to respond. She's just getting buried under this offense.
Her odds are getting worse by the minute.
He dodges out of danger. Oof!
Well, there she goes.
Back in the ring.
What grace! Float over the...
Float over, nice, DDT.
Stiff elbow will break that.
She finally creates some more offense for herself.
She's trying to get her bearings back now.
Oh, shot right to the kidney.
Hooked up.
Shin breaker. He's quickly assuming control here.
Yeah, he's unleashing a full throttle attack.
What is this superstar going to do now?
Take a nap. Triangle armbar submission hold in. Submission.
Triangle submission, a lot of trouble here.
Oh, look at this. Look at this power. Look at this strength. Great way to escape. Oh, that'll clean your clock.
His body has to be racked with pain.
This match finally really taking its toll. Who knows how much further this thing will go now?
Has control of their opponent. All the way up and all the way down. Fall away slam. And not
Shoulders are down.
Is this the end?
No, he gets the shoulder up.
What a match. Gets driven into the corner.
Wards that off. What a response. Oh, what a combo. Oh, she manages to reverse it. Returning to the ring now.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Textbook scoop slam.
Looks to climb the top rope.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening. Soaring.
A diving stunner.
I think that's all she wrote.
The cover.
match. Now it's a test of will. Ooh! Oh, man.
She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count. Set it up. Nice neck breaker. Steered away there. Boot. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here. Dominating crossbody. Nice job. Oh!
Boom! Look at him go! Incredible!
Where's this superstar finding this? Clothesline in the corner. Driven down face first with a bulldog. Up high. Shooting star.
He's piling on as much damage as possible.
And I have to think he wants...
Triangle armbar! Triangle armbar! Submission hold in! She's in trouble. How much more can she endure? How much more does she have left? And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. Can this be it? Is this the end?
No! Kick out at 2. Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Knee. These competitors have been unloading on each other since the bell, just looking for that window of opportunity.
And now might be the time to seize the moment. Now's the time to keep the pressure on.
And into the turnbuckle he goes. Handspring splash.
Nice scoop slam.
She's looking to go top rope here.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Once more, setting it up. Clothesline out of the stomach.
Kick out. She still has life.
How have we not claimed a winner yet?
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all. Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it. And sneaks out a win there. Incredible.
Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Here is your winner, Amber Moore.
That came out of nowhere.
And an unexpectedly quick end to this match.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you gotta be on your toes at all times.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Long Island, New York, Chris Stanlanda.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE, about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
One of the best competitors around, ready to show her skills.
He looks great with all that gold on him.
And her opponent from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the International Champion and one half of the World Tag Team Champions, MJF.
It's got to be great to be a double champion in WWE, but he has twice the target on his back right now.
Indeed, Michael. When you're at this level in WWE, everyone is gunning for you, even your so-called allies. I think this guy has more titles than friends right now.
Gentlemen, you don't get to this level of success in WWE by accident. He had the skill to earn both those titles, and I think he's got the skill to keep both titles. This man will not let either of those titles out of his grasp.
A determined look on the face of the double champion. This challenger enters the match against the champion with something to prove here tonight.
Even though it's a non-title match, this could be a huge turning point in their career.
For better or worse, Byron, we'll see if they have what it takes.
And then we've got the superstar who came into this match wearing championship hardware, looking dead set on getting the win here.
You don't keep a tight grip on your title by letting people think you're an easy target. You're always representing a championship pedigree, even in a non-title match.
No way! Good God! Inverted Frankensteiner!
Ooh, right to the arm. He almost got caught by that one.
Moonsault! And a quick pin attempt. A kick out after one.
This one isn't going to be ended quite so easily. Locks up.
Being overtaken here, driven into the corner. Oh!
Caught that. It reversed it.
Locking up.
Getting pushed into the corner. Strong show of strength here.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Ooh! Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
Foot to the midsection.
Just punishing their opponent.
Exclamation point!
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
That attack was definitely pre-calculated, hoping to greatly diminish the power in that arm.
She's all out of sorts here, unable to defend herself.
No!
Somersault plunge onto the floor.
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
He took the worst of that impact.
Oof, nails the midsection.
Got them off their feet here. Gets slammed down. He answers right back.
Uh-oh.
Anxious to see what's coming next.
Spinning fisherman driver.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Uh-oh! Crossbody!
To the floor. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Shoulders down.
Is it enough?
And the referee stops the count before 2.
Those 1 counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Here it comes. Stay away from the worm. The tequila sunrise.
Oh.
It's hooked in deep. His body's...
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Uh-oh. Way too... Oh! Diving moonsault! And cover now for the match. 2. Digging deep for a kick out.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Target acquired. This only ends one way. Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
And he's basically defenseless right now.
Yeah, and this might cause him to lose his composure. Escapes out of that attack.
Oh, and a double axe handle.
Boom.
She's been slowed down yet again.
This late into the match, though, still in pretty good shape here. Great.
Setting it up.
Great buster.
No chance to get up from that.
Oh, kick out at 2.
Just when you think it's the end, she stays alive.
What amazing resilience. Is this the start of a comeback?
This was the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end. Lands a timely reversal.
Arms trapped.
Precision strikes.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Trading back and forth blows now.
Oof.
Neither competitor is backing down.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Bam!
2 fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all around. Boom! Oh, man.
Both absolutely drained, but both...
And now these two just pulling the hell out of each other. Oh, my. That'll rock you.
Here it comes. Stay away from the worm. The tequila sunrise. Look, able to free the arm and roll out. Great escape.
Countering that offense. Blue Thunderbomb.
This has got to be it.
Making the most of that with the pin.
2. She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Chris Stanley.
I can't imagine a world in which they're not proud of that win.
No one was willing to give even a single inch of ground in this battle.
At times, it seemed like these competitors were totally deadlocked, but
Here you see the one who prevailed.
And here he comes.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the Triple Crown Championship. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 229 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Kenny
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the vacant championship.
Which means tonight we finally crowned one of these superstars as our next champion. And it's about time, if you ask me.
Byron, he certainly seems to be showing more pride of late, wouldn't you say?
I would, Michael, but he's got to be careful. There are more than a few whispers backstage about that pride, possibly bordering on arrogance.
Here we go! The legend!
And from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 289 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes!
A Hall of Famer and an inspiration to countless WWE superstars. He's wined and dined with kings and queens. He's slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans. The American Dream is ready to take the WWE Universe on another journey tonight.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, by night's end, we will crown a new champion.
No offense to you, Cole, but part of me wishes Gorilla Monsoon was here for this match, just so we can hear him say, history has been made at the conclusion.
Byron, he certainly seems to be showing more pride of late, wouldn't you say?
I would, Michael, but he's got to be careful. There are more than a few whispers backstage about that pride, possibly bordering on arrogance. Things are about to get good.
And from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 292 pounds, the Samoan Joe!
Guys, we finally crowned a new champion here tonight.
That's right, the title's been vacant for long enough. One of these superstars will be going home tonight as the new champion.
I'd say that he's among the most prideful superstars on the roster today.
Well, when you accomplish what he's been able to accomplish, Michael, you have every right to be proud of yourself.
And here he comes. Double the gold, double the bragging rights.
And from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the International Champion and one half of the World Tag Team Champions, MJF.
Right now, he has never been more confident nor more proud. This is an accomplishment on a different level.
Well, just think of the road he traveled and what he endured to be here tonight, holding 2 championships.
Well, it has to be recognized that right now, we are witnessing dominance on another level. We have never seen a landscape this competitive, and yet he stands before us holding multiple championships.
No one's in his league, and he's got the hardware to prove it. 2 championships. You better believe all eyes are on him. He looks great with all that gold on him.
And from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, the 24/7 champion and the hardcore champion, Sid Justice.
I can't imagine the amount of pressure he's feeling carrying around 2 championships.
Yeah, the pressure is on when you have 1 title, but with 2, it has to be immense.
The double champ is here, and the level of oxygen in the room has changed.
Holding those 2 championships, he's making his assault on the WWE history books.
Every time we witness a tables, ladders, and chairs match, I think they misnamed it. A more accurate name would be bumps, bruises, and crashes, because that's mostly what we see in these things. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
It always amazes me that the 3 useful, innocent items like tables, ladders, and chairs can be capable of incapacitating some of the most athletic superstars in all of sports entertainment.
There's no question that TLC matches are some of the most dangerous and brutal matches the WWE Universe has ever seen.
And that, gentlemen, is why I can't wipe this smile off my face.
Spoken like a true sociopath.
With so many toys at your and your opponent's disposal in a TLC match, your best bet is to ultimately make sure you find the one you want before they do. Maybe let them all play amongst themselves while you go digging for treasure under the ring. It'll be worth it for both the short and long run.
There it is! Reversal! You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Boom!
He dodges out of danger. Ooh. Russian leg sweep.
Just a deadlift.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey. Just raining down punches.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Oh my God, a steel chair! The fight being brought right to Dusty's front door.
The pain will be with him well after this TLC match is over.
So close to victory. He's trying to reach it.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
Man to the top. Now it's about snatching down the prize.
So close. Has to go faster.
This very well might be the match right there.
Trust me when I tell you, this one is over, Michael. Got it. New champion.
Now let's get another look at those 6 superstars going head-to-head and toe-to-toe.
Here are your winners, and the new Triple Crown champions, Kenny Omega, Dusty Rhodes, and the Scorpion.
These 3 have to be happy with their performance here tonight.
This win is going to have them on a high for quite some time.
The following is a fatal 4-way steel cage match and is for the Hardcore and the 24/7 Championships.
And here comes one of my favorites.
The things these competitors are going to do for the Hardcore Championship will not be for the faint of heart. Saxton, you might want to look away.
Oh, very funny, Corey.
He's been undergoing a lot of training for tonight, not taking this title opportunity lightly.
Oh, yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
And introducing the challenger from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 209 pounds, Bryan Danielson.
It's a truly historic night here, ladies and gentlemen, as 2 titles will be defended here in this match.
This is one of those moments, Cole, where you're going to remember forever where you were when one of these superstars walked out of here with 2 championships.
He's got a good chance of becoming the new champion tonight, and the WWE Universe is buzzing about it. Here comes a true superstar.
And introducing the challenger from Athens, Greece, Megan Bay.
It takes a special kind of crazy to want to defend the Hardcore Championship. And you have to really be sick to want to pursue the Hardcore Championship.
Yeah, you call it crazy and sick, Saxton. I call it competitive. I can't wait.
She says she's the top woman in the division. Tonight is her chance to prove it.
He's here and holding 2 championships.
And introducing the champion from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, the 24/7 champion and the hardcore champion, Sid Justice.
Just think about the grind that comes with being a double champion. As great as the glory is, the hard work that comes with it is no joke.
Yeah, he may look good showing off the gold, but he's got to look good defending it as well. Otherwise, it'll be gone. The double champ is here, and the level of oxygen in the room has changed.
Holding those 2 championships, he's making his assault on the WWE history books.
We know what it means to possess the hardcore title.
You're going to become a hardcore champion without having a couple of screws loose in the membrane, that's for sure.
To have that title, yes, but what about challenging for it? We certainly have 2 reckless competitors vying for the same prize in this one. Oh, that's unnecessary.
I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Uh-oh. Oh, on the knees. That could be the tide turner.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Counters and counters. Cover here.
He breaks up the pin, stops the referee's count.
Just end this now.
Oh, he's playing possum.
Breaks the cover, and this match continues.
What a chop.
There's a bit of primal feeling at play when you have combatants locked inside a steel cage.
Oh, absolutely, Cole. That's why the steel cage match is often reserved for the most heated of rivalries. This is something that needs to be contained and confined.
Measured elbow drop.
delivering nasty stomps. The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry. Elbow drop.
Great defense by Sid.
He averts the offense.
Thinking like a champion with that chop block. You don't win gold with one big move. You win it one strategic move at a time.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. Ooh, that right to the kidney.
Golly. Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Soaring.
Drop kick from behind. Oh my God, a clothesline. What's coming next? Taking their time. Oh, punch to the gut. I'll take the wind right out of you. Oh, did you hear that? Not a good spot to be in. Remarkable power being shown here.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Trying desperately to escape.
Ooh. Trying to escape the cage.
Oh no! From the top rope. Oh, an inverted atomic drop. Very nice.
Again.
Working the leg with that move.
Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
A pin. This might do it.
No, holy kick out.
At this point of the match, I'm not surprised.
God.
Interceptor.
Now down into the cover. He just broke up the pin in the nick of time.
Oh,
Shoulders down.
Ending the 3 count.
Ooh. The face has been planted. Looking to keep steady, keep balanced. This is not going to end well.
Power bomb.
Falls back to the mat.
Didn't have anywhere to escape to.
No one's going to freely allow you to just scale the cage.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. Turns that in his favor.
Kick to the gut. Here we go. Hoisted way up high. Down with a powerbomb. That is how a true champion defends their title.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Up and around and down. Saw it coming. It counters it.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Got out of the way. Dominating shoulder tackle.
With the lariat. He's going to ascend the cage.
Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Oh, man. The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Powerbomb! And he's brought down from his climb with a thud.
Truly an uphill climb in every sense. Getting back up gets harder each time.
I think we're going to see it, gentlemen. There it comes.
Powerbomb! The champ delivering when it counts.
Mat slide. This could be it. The challenger fending off the 2 count.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker. Take it over.
Go for the win here.
And the champ gets free in 1.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away. Boom! Got the full Nelson.
Slam!
Oh, here it comes.
Spiked.
Sit out, pile driver.
Superstar setting up. Side slam.
This could be it. It could end right here.
He's able to end the pin count there.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that. Oh! Flop. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
Are we headed towards a title change?
2 count. He kicked out at 2.
I do not know how they got up from that.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
A big opportunity falling through their fingers. You've got to continue fighting and hope your next big move is the last one.
He manages to slip out of the way.
We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
These athletes' bodies can only take them so far. You have to imagine they're reaching their breaking point.
Oh, God, face first.
Psycho knee.
Could that be enough to gain the title? And staying with it into the cover.
2.
Yes, we have a new champion.
I can't believe what we just witnessed. Steel cage matches never fail to surprise and amaze.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your hardcore and 24/7 champion, Bryan Danielson!
And somehow, some way, we have a winner.
But they are feeling the effects of that brutal cage.
This match was absolutely filled with surprises and dramatic moments from all 4 superstars.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Gold Coast, Australia, Haley Cameron!
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight.
We are about to see something good.
And her opponent, From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 292 pounds, the Samoan Joe!
The WWE Universe has been counting the days, hours, and minutes for this match to start, and the countdown is almost over.
He says it's all about dominance tonight and plans on showing why everyone backstage should be scared.
This superstar certainly looks ready for what could potentially be a grueling match.
This match could run long, it could get dangerous, but no matter what, the name of the game is victory at any cost for this competitor.
Every match is about making a name for yourself, that's for sure.
And across the ring is an opponent with no shortage of fighting spirit. We could be in for some real fireworks in this one.
Yeah, this is an opponent who really brings it between the ropes and could present a unique challenge in this match. This should be fun to watch.
Being placed in the corner here. Oh, what a response. Russian leg sweep. Not done there. Oh.
Rapid fire rights over and over. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. Pinpoint aim right to the arm. This is just nasty.
Wow.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent. Oh!
And an answer from her.
Carefully measured knee strikes.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Running knee lift. Beautiful tope atomico. Nicely done. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Oh, missed connection.
Got him in the corner now.
Pinpointing the leg.
In the corner.
These attacks are chipping away at him.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be enough to end things yet. All tied up now. Into a rear waist lock now.
Oh, ouch. Swift movement here. A transition into a headlock. Now he just looks defenseless with every attack.
And he's looking completely outmatched in this one. Working their way out and wrenching into a side headlock.
Ooh! Boom, sent flying.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
And a well-timed counter. Set up for the side Russian leg sweep.
Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
Kick to the gut. What now? Oh, what a code red.
That could end their night for good.
He kicks out somehow.
Had to dig deep to break that pin.
But can it be done again? How much is left after that?
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match.
Oh, and just causing agony for their opponent. Just mounted with punches And not on.
And a stomp to the gut.
Hit the ropes.
To pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face.
And she's tilting this fight in her from way up. Diving double axe handle. This could be for the win. She wins! She wins! Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
Here is your winner, Bailey Cameron.
That's the kind of win that can take their career to the next level.
I'll hang my hat on a win of that caliber any day of the week. This is one to be proud of. And here he comes. Double the gold, double the bragging rights.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 229 pounds, one half of the Triple Crown Champions, and one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Kenny Omega!
When you're a champion, you have challengers and threats coming at you from all angles. When you're a double champion, well, I'd consider sleeping with one eye open, just in case.
I'm sure he's already doing that, Corey, keeping his head on a swivel.
This man will not let either of those titles out of his grasp.
A determined look on the face of the double champion.
The WWE Universe just exploded.
And his opponent from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 247 pounds, Sheldon Benjamin.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
That's what they're doing right now, Corey.
Well, good. Let's see what they've got then.
He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight and will deliver it emphatically.
The champ ready to get this non-title match started here.
You know, Cole, I question if the champ even deserves his title. If he's so good, why not put it on the line for every match?
I think he's just staying ring ready, Corey, making sure he doesn't rest on his laurels, staying prepared for when there's a big fight to be had.
And somehow, this competitor has managed to convince WWE officials that...
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Locking up with the collar and elbow. Losing some ground, getting their back against the ropes.
Wow. Oh. Locking up with one another.
Goes for a headlock.
Suplex.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Clothesline.
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
What a counter.
The arm. Wow, picture perfect moonsault.
Looks like he just home it ended early.
And that was only a one. Got to do more to get the fall.
Trap the arm. Neck breaker. Here's the cover.
Could be it.
Stops the count before it, too.
He's still in this.
To reverse.
His body lock applied, squeezing all the breath out of their opponent.
Working to neutralize that arm. Stopping their opponent.
Forearm smash after the stops.
knocks them off.
Measuring him now, lining it up.
A bicycle knee strike.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be from the top. Tumbling down.
Big impact off the leg drop.
And would you look at this?
Double springboard moonsault. Whoa.
Oh my gosh!
Knee drop. Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
Punch after punch after punch. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Turned it around with a reversal. An overhand chop.
Elbow drop. He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
Looking for a fisherman suplex, able to counter.
But a reversal and a clothesline takes him down.
Golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
Sky high.
Look out below!
Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
And he tosses him back in now.
And into the corner he goes.
Boom! Good defense from him. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Looks like he knew what was coming.
Look at this. They might be able to put this one away right here. Cover. He put him away. He picks up the win. These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
Here is your winner, Kenny Omega!
Certainly a close competition, but in the end, there was a decisive winner.
This one could have really gone either way, but the end result just goes to show you what a combination of opportunity and preparation can do for someone.